everyone, I'm pearlmodiadie, and this is the Queen Sono Roundtable with Netflix. Today's a good day. Today's a very good day because I'm spending time with incredible actresses, amazing women who are part of the cast of Queen Sono, Africa's first Netflix original. It's my pleasure to be in your presence, ladies. I'm going to introduce you to them. We have Kate Licorice, who plays the role of Ekaterina. Yes. Chi Mende, one of our faves. She plays Miri. And Pearl Tusi, of course, playing the lead role of Queen Sono, our legendary actress, Abigail Kubega, who plays Umazet.
Oh, yes.
Umazet with swag. So we want to talk about Queen Sono, obviously. I want to talk about the importance of a show like Queen Sono, what it represents for Africa, and women in film, the rise of women in film and entertainment right now in this day and age. But firstly, let's start with the making of Queen Sono. I saw stuff that you uploaded on your Instagram when you were preparing for your role, Pearl. What was it like making it? I understand you guys were in production for like 8 weeks in 37 different locations across the continent. What was that like?
It was, you know, from beginning to end. I remember, I think I first found out that Netflix was willing to be a part of this and wanted the show to be their first show in Africa. I think it was early 2018. And then 2018, December, we announced it. And then we only really started working on our stunts and things like that. Was it like March, April?
It was April.
April, May, then we started shooting around June. It was really intense. It was challenging. I personally learned a lot about who I am, even as just a person, and as I was learning about this character as well, because it was very challenging. I think a lot of people hadn't done something at this type of scale, and something I'm very proud of. Everybody just came together understanding that we're trying to make history here. But it was grueling. It was cold. It was tough. The hours were incredibly challenging. But we watched the screening recently, and we must say that it was worth all the trouble.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long road.
Yeah, and being part of the production, Kate, what was that experience like?
It was awesome. I mean, it's so important. People always talk about the number one on your call sheet. It's like the nickname for the lead. And if you don't have a number one who takes charge and who leads by example, productions tend to fail. And Pearl did. She was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. And I was just so grateful to have her because I'd never done stunts before, like ever. And we had this crazy training leading up. We had the personal trainer, and we had the most amazing martial arts instructor, and then Grant, the most amazing stunt coordinator ever. But it was intense.
Mama Abigail,
yes, ma'am.
You've been involved in a lot of productions. I mean, you are like one of our legendary actresses in South Africa. And sitting next to you here really is an honor for me as well.
Baby.
Being a part of this for you, what does it mean after having done so much and played so many characters in your lifetime? What was this for you?
This was very different for me. In fact, it took my acting career ability to a higher level. You know, I discovered things about myself that I didn't know I could do. It's a short role that I do, sadly. She kills me. Yeah. But
Now we know you die.
Have you seen the show yet? No.
now I know what's going to happen to her.
yeah, no. But the bit that I did, I made sure that it's there, it sits, and it's prominent, and it's good. And I did justice to it. And it really, like I say, these ladies are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, but though, it's got some little nut that is missing.
Yeah, of course. That's what everybody says about Pearl. Often.
Yes, but I love it a bit. Yes, but the production, I mean, people, you are going to be taken somewhere.
Yeah.
This is another level.
Yeah.
It's going to raise the standard of our acting and movies and soapies and dramas.
Yeah. Now, Chi, what I love about Queen Sono is that it's an unconventional African story. And I love that the global audience will experience Africa in a different light, right? I love that African women are portrayed so differently as well. You know, what are you hoping the women audience takes away from it?
Thank you for the question. I think one of the greatest things for me is I still can't get over it when people say to me, oh, I always forget how deep your voice is. And I'm like, well, you know, they make us this way as well. And I think one of the things is the power of each woman character in this show and what it represents to the world. The size of hair, of voice, of body, of soul in all of these women. And how Kate said unapologetically earlier, I think there's a thing about, you know, the girl with the deep voice and the really tall body and the big space. I know as a child, I used to then say it to my sister when she came after me growing up, she always used to hunch. I mean, we were worried about our spines. Well, we didn't know then. But there was this thing about, if my body is big, it cannot occupy this space. And I just want to say, for all the big girls, for all the girls of all the different colors of Africa, of all the sizes, and especially the larger your size, I think that's what it's going to give to, I think for too long we have said women should be a certain kind of way. We want to tell women what to be, and we expect women to feel a certain way. I think in this space, women just do. And I think that's what I would like to celebrate of all these incredible people. And that's what I'm proud to be a part of.
How important is being intentional about filmmaking?
Pivotal. I think the celebration within Queen Sono of a Pan-African cast, of Pan-African music, of African languages is so important. I mean, we're going to get deep here, but in South Africa, we need more white people to learn black languages. We need to open up. If more white people in general learned other people's languages, it would break down barriers. And I love that there are more languages spoken in this series. So many languages. It's wonderful, and we need more of that. You know, why in other series, in most international series, people of a different language still speak English?
Just to round this off, we were very, very intentional about inclusion. African women come in different shapes and sizes. And we, African people, like South Africa, we've got 11 languages. In Nigeria, there's over, I think, 300. So there's a lot of languages, you know, one could try and cover. But the point is, we really wanted to make sure that this is not a South African Netflix original. It is an African original.
I want to talk about being a boss babe. You know, the last time you felt like, yeah, today, I'm the steering today. When was that moment for you, Mama Abike?
You have to own yourself.
Yes.
So whenever you do anything, just make sure that I am doing it, and this is me, and I'm not going to shy away.
Yes.
Because that's the way to go.
Yes.
Don't be apologetic about anything.
I love that. Pearly.
What does it mean to be a boss babe?
When last you feel like yes? What moment was it recently?
When I do something, then I'm like disciplined, and when I take the steps to not only show my children, but to show myself that I'm worthy of making good decisions for me. I mean, to try and think of certain instances, I could be here for a while. When the trailer came out, I felt like a boss babe. I did. I think for me it was...
with you, I felt it for you.
Thank you. And I mean, I felt it for all of us because more than anything, I'm so grateful to have had these people who were so strong and helped me carry what I also needed to carry. It's a blessing because not all sets in any type of, whether it be, you know, hosting or acting or whatever, can be like that. But also when I look at my children, I feel like a boss babe. Thank you. This boss babe thing is intense. Come on,
Let's go to another boss babe moment. Chimende.
So I guess the boss babe moment is this moment. Sitting here with our glows on and feeling that this bracket has has me feeling all of the stuff that's inside me coming out, and all this red and all my fire and keeping it alive.
You've got this, Kate.
I think when the trailer dropped, I was suddenly like, and people just started sending me messages that I hadn't spoken to in such a long time. That was just so, oh man, this is supposed to be like not emotional.
By the way, she dropped 2 trailers in 1 week.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was really cool. And people just said like beautiful messages like, we knew you could do it. We knew you could. And it's like, it's lovely.
Yeah. Boss babe.
God damn it. And in this other show, I have like, I cry all the time, and I have such a terrible cry face, guys. It is. There's like Claire Danes cry face, and then there's Kate Licorice cry face. It is way worse. It is way worse. Everything like scrunches up. But when the trailer dropped, and also like with my character in the show, she is so wonderfully unapologetic that I just want to wear her
Yes.
on a day-to-day basis
Yes.
because I care so much about what people think,
Yeah.
and she does not.
And you wish
We
you did
all
it.
want to wear her.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So that, yeah. And today, exactly, Chi, today being here, it's so cool, man. And these women are just so awesome. You're so great. It's just so cool.
Yeah, we should probably give. I know this is about girl power, but I want to. It's something I haven't really told Kagiso, but I tell people around him. Yeah. Kagiso is for me, and I'm sure there's someone out there who may want to disagree with me because this world seems to be very volatile lately. But Kagiso for me is a super. He's unaware, but he's a very like subconscious type of feminist. I don't think he thinks to himself, let me do this to support a woman. He's just like, meh. Yeah. I don't think he sees the difference. You're a man, you're a woman. He's just like, who's able? So for him to believe in my idea and go out there and sell it and then come back, okay, let's do it. But there are moments where I argue with him, and I never feel like because I have a vagina, I'm not worthy to disagree with him, or I'm not in a position to disagree with him. And there were moments where I'd make suggestions and he would take them into consideration, try it, and then, actually, your idea works better. Let's do that. Sometimes
He's really
he wouldn't
good
tell
at
me.
that, at like supporting
Yeah,
actors, their
very
ideas, their
collaborative.
thoughts, and yeah.